Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Fate Extra CCC. we'll be Today we'll be continuing the prologue, School Life, School Building, Verse 4. Last time we started our file and we met someone by the name of Ginaco and a mysterious lady in nun clothes. And let's see. I believe that we should be good to go to the second floor now. Oh yeah, and our current objective is to go to class at classroom 2A. Oh, if it isn't Kishinami. Oh, you're coming in a little late today. Teacher's not in yet, so hurry and get your butt in there. I just saw this gorgeous woman walk by. She had this, how do I put it, mature aura. I'm completely different from immature buds like our classmates. I like me a mature kind of woman. There are fire hydrants at the ready on each floor. What do you expect? Oh, wrong button. Tsukumi Hard Times Special Edition. Terror in a Strange Place, Gateway to the Paranormal. Our staff investigated reports that the archery range is a gateway to the spirit world. Said to have been a graveyard during the Edo period. What awaited us there was continued in the next issue. Oh, third floor? It's almost time for class. I should hurry to classroom 2A. It looked like I could investigate something in this corner? Was it? Character. Okay, that's what. Morning, the Juggler. You showing up for club today too? Oh my gosh, a character actually used our nickname in this series? Also, yeah, I do think the Juggler does fit now that I've heard it. Well, now that I've read it. It would also be hilarious if this guy is the only character that says your nickname. If I do remember, there are other characters that say it later in the game, but whatever. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. Guess I sit here eating your dust. I'm going after big scoops. Ooh man, gotta pee, and gotta do it before homeroom. The boys' bathroom, I didn't need to go. Girls' bathroom, walking over me, my level will be over. The library isn't a bad place to study, but it's almost time for homeroom. I better get to class 2A. From the librarian. Things like what new books are arriving this month and return policy are written up on here. The mascot scribbled in the corner is adorable. The library is... And this is the guidance counseling room. There aren't any students who drop by this early in the morning. It seems to be locked. Okay. A little reminder from Miss Fujimura. Any student that fails the next English test gets a present. Fujimura's signature supplemental homework. No one in this teacher's class better fail English. Nothing's posted on this bulletin board. So here is 2A, so we'll skip past it for now. This is class 2B. This class is a lot of athlete students, but since they have morning practice, there aren't many people here yet. You can wash your hands here. It's not just for your hands, you could even wash your whole body here. 2B again. 2C. Student Council President Issei is in Class C, but he's by the gate, so he's not here right now. I casually greet the students inside, then take my leave. There's some graffiti mixed in with the various postings. This school charade is alive. What's that supposed to mean? The matter concerning students is written up on here. It's about how the rooftop is off limits. Apparently it was decided that it was dangerous after a student climbed on top of the roof entrance. What kind of student would do such a thing? This locker has tools for cleaning the hallway. If you open the door with a special key, you'll set foot in another world. Okay, not really. There are 5 hydrants at each floor. And we can go into 2A. Progress of time, 18%. I enter classroom 2A. I've had quite the morning, and all before homeroom started. As I took my seat and started to relax, my friend Shinji Mato came over to talk to me. Hey, Kishinani. What's wrong? You're cutting into pretty close this morning. Diligence is your only redeeming quality. Okay, let me guess. Hooked on One Piece Journal. It's just Peace Journal, I'm sorry. Come on, get off of that. There's no place for plebs like you. What it is a place for chosen players. Yeah, there should only be a place for a handful of gamer champs out there to speak the demands and get followers. Get it? It's a bastion for the gifted. For me, the world ranked number 2, with a current battle score of 78 million. Shinji Mato, as you can see, he's like if you put overly self-conscious, elitist, and spotlight hog into a blender and mix it all into one. If you ask me how we've still managed to be friends after so many years, here's how I would answer you. Shinji may have personality issues, but his grades in school and skill in gaming measure up to his big mouth. If only he could read the mood, then people really would worship him, is what seems to be the consensus of all the girls in the school. Also, the Peace Journal that Shinji is talking about is a massive European bulletin board system, PJ for short. It's not a place for the typical sharing of information, but a haunt for the deeper, self-proclaimed experts. Uh-huh. Oh, it's hacking and slashing across that edge, huh, Shinji? That you were just delayed at me. Sounds like you got something to say, Leo. Back up your complaining with score. Oh, it's just I recently saw some hack and slash from someone in person. Class society sure is cruel. I'll have to do some reassessment. Leo directs a casual smile over to me. He's referring to the incident by the stairs from earlier. Leo Bistario Harway, a boy who just recently transferred to this school, heir to a certain famous plutocracy, and a child prodigy who skipped grades. At first I was scared of how different we were in upbringing and ability, but now we casually talk just like this. I think the three of us went through a major shared experience together. That experience is why we understand each other. But what was it? Oh well, if I can't remember, it must not have been that big a deal. By the way, Shinji, have you heard the rumor that came up from PJ? The Holy Grail War or something? Yeah, I have. Complete now, ye wizards. The Holy Grail should grant the final victor any wish that they desire. I'd say it's a pretty sketchy claim. We don't know who's running it, we don't even know how to participate. Stinks to high heaven, doesn't it? And the moderators just later too. What a ridiculous story. Holy Grail War. Where have I heard that before? But it's quite intriguing, isn't it? Grant any wish, they said. For instance, Hakuno, what would you wish for? A wish? Even if you ask, I can't just think of one off the top of my head. There are a lot of things I want, but they're all things I can get if I work hard enough. When they say any wish, it feels like it has the nuance of being something you can never get on your own. I can't really think of any huge wish I could have right now. Is that so? That's just like you, Hakuno. How about you, Leo? Get a wish that would surprise everyone. Of course. I transferred to Sukumi-Hara Academy. I transferred to Sukumi-Hara for that purpose. Oh? That's strange. I transferred here due to my father's circumstances. Isn't that right? That's right, I answered. Vio and his older brother both transferred to Sukumi-Hara about half a year ago. Though I don't remember when I heard it, the fact of it has definitely been reported. I suppose so. It seems I was mistaken. Oh, should we ask my brother Julius next? I'm sure that my older brother would have an interesting wish. Hey, I just started talking about the gloomy older brother. Since we've been going around asking what wishes we have, naturally the next person we should ask is me. Julius is Leo's older brother. Julius does all the driving for Leo to and from school and is kind of like a butler. The entire student body goes crazy over the sight of him rolling up to the main gate in a Rolls-Royce luxury car. Hey, are you listening to me? I'm the reigning game champion of all Asia. Shouldn't you be more amazed by this? Oh yeah, so just to clarify real quick, the game champ ranking thing, Shinji is ranked number 1 in Asia and ranked number 2 worldwide. And it's important to make a distinction of that. He is the game champ, but only in Asia, which is a pretty big place overall. But yeah, and then he is also still ranked, no, he's only beaten by one person in the rest of the world. Yeah, what would you wish for? Hey, not too bad, are you, Kishinami? Even though you're my friends, do not know even that. I only have one wish, to meet the most impressive record score in the world for all to see. I see. To do that, you'll have to defeat the European champion, don't you? They're nothing but a scrub. All they got is their massive playtime. One of those addicted cheaters, as they're known. When it comes to pure technique, judgment, and inspiration, I win by a landslide. I'll show you, Kishinami, Leo. Next week I'll oust Jinako and become the number 1 player for sure. It's true, the next campaign is where you'll have the biggest advantage. Shinji, I wish you luck. Let's have a celebration if you reach number 1. You bet. Did you hear that, Kishinami? Next week we're having a festival for Shinji at this place. Look forward to it then. In this case, the O suffix, OH, is, it means king. And so, yeah, King Shinji. While we were talking idly, the bell for homeroom rang. The teacher in charge of our class is a noisy one. As a matter of fact, as soon as the bell rings, you can hear what's like a wild animal stomping in from the hallway. Stomping in, or not? The entire class gasps from this unexpected development. The classroom goes dead silent. It was someone we've never seen before, that the school's never seen before. A woman dressed as a Buddhist nun. She must be in her 20s. With a gentle gaze and a graceful stance, she exudes a womanly charm in spite of her rigid nun's uniform. Everyone is shocked by this woman's presence. Without a word, our eyes follow her as she heads to the lectern. But my situation was quite a ways different. It was because I had an unexpected encounter with this woman just a bit ago. I do like her tiny shuffle. I'm so sorry for taking you all by surprise this morning. I'm sure you're all very confused. I should introduce myself now, shouldn't I? The Buddhist nun acknowledges the entire class's bewilderment with calm, or rather with cheer. Then, with a graceful motion, she bows. Her movements were as fluid as the wind and conveyed away. Her movements were as fluid as the wind and conveyed straight away how earnest she was. My name is Taiga Fujimura. I'll be teaching at this school from today onward. It would be my honor to do so from now on. Sweet! Shinji always starts with a contrarian stance, but this time he immediately turned into jelly. I guess Shinji has a soft spot for mature women. Regardless, it's no surprise that even Shinji would get entranced. Everything about this nun's, Miss Fujimura's appearance exudes purity. I guess one could even call her appearance affectionate. Sorry, my throat's acting up today. It's reading badly. That voice, that posture, those eyes, the smile, all of that is saying that she means us well. But there's a strange feeling of discomfort that nips at me from the back of my neck. I feel like the name Taiga Fujimura calls a far different image to mind. Oh, is that Hakuno sitting in the back? What the? I awkwardly greeted her back, partly just because our eyes met. And then, she gave the greatest smile, and that would melt whoever saw it. What a stroke of luck this is. Thank you so much for earlier. I haven't been able to forget that heated embrace of yours. Why are you staring a match on me, eh? How do you already know this tiger? And what's this embrace thing you did earlier? It means when lovers hold each other, right? But that's far too assertive, almost feral behavior for a student to be having. Lovers? What are you doing, Kishinami? It's not cool to go for a teacher, you know. Even in manga, they're already saying so. With critical damage from Leo's words, the classroom turned into a melting pot of gossip. There were girls with eyes sparkling from the gossip. There were envious, fussing boys. Shinji, resentful, cursed me under his breath. As I watched the uproar before me, there stood Miss Fujimura, warmly waving at me. I scrunched my brows and sighed. Looks like these ordinary days have gone through some big changes. Be back in just a second, you guys. Okay, I'm back. And I guess let's save. Classroom 2A. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Happens to everyone, right? When I try to remember, my head starts to pound like I got hit with a hammer. I have to remember, or else. Desks. This is where Shinji sits. There's nothing in his desk. Essentially, Shinji's desk is neatly organized. It's a desk that reflects the obsessive-compulsive Shinji well. This is my assigned seat. The top of it is a little chipped, so I can tell right away if it's moved. And it... My chair has a leg that's not long enough. It's always rattling and rattling, and it's pissing me off. Isn't this whack? I swear this shit is whack. I'm picky about adjusting my chair, man. When it's off by even a millimeter, I can't focus. But I've been taking classes with this shit. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. No sense, no sense, no sense, right? This chair makes no sense either. Hey, the juggler? Who are you again? This week, it's my turn to clean up the classroom. I want to go to the archery range and practice already. Guys are always stitching when it's their turn to clean. I wish they'd take this more seriously. Sorry guys, I'll be right back again. Okay, back again. It's not feeling great. Did you catch that drama show yesterday? I did. I can't believe she was the actual culprit. That was shocking. Yeah. And that dog was so dang cute. I wonder how they got him to act like that. That last development was amazing. I wouldn't have expected such a twist to happen. That final scene was foul play, as if anyone would be moved by something like that. Huh? Hey, did you catch yesterday's news? I did. They announced a Peace Prize. Yeah, that company had pretty cool commercials. Can't believe it went bankrupt. There are lots of other awards, but I'd like to get one too someday. I'll have to study a lot more then, huh? Yeah, no matter what big company you work for, when it's time to jump ship, you jump ship. Huh? What? Drama show. Okay, yeah. I do not remember where Leo's seat is, and it doesn't seem like the game cares. Someone's hiding under the desk. Yeah, like that would happen. Oh, here we go. This is the desk assigned to Leo. The desk is the same as everyone else's, but the rest of the stationery he uses is probably luxury goods. I knew it was there, I just had to find a search button. Good day. So, you've finally woken up, Hakuno. However, you're 7 months, 8 hours, and 12 minutes late. Should I be underestimating you, or was I just overestimating you? I gasped, not expecting what I saw. This girl struck up a sudden conversation. Without batting an eye, she started going on about me with a jarring way of speaking. To put it simply, she was an exotic girl. Her skin was brown, and her white coat had a sense of cleanliness to it. Her slender, straight silhouette felt androgynous. Still, Tsukimihara may be lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as a uniform? Like, did she forget to equip a few things? Are you listening to me, Hakuno? I may be of calm emotional undulations, but this exceeds my limits. In the time it has taken, I have even found, examined, and processed one of Samuel Beckett's plays. I am currently concerned for your health, disappointed in both our present circumstances, and with you suddenly here, I am furious. So, can you give a guess as to what state I'm in right now? Alright, to put it plainly, you're very angry. But this is pretty unusual. As far as I know, this girl's never complained so much before. I've known her for a relatively long time, so I know these facts for certain. Her name is Ronnie 8. How dare you, translators? They put 8th up there. But no, it is definitively pronounced as 8. Just the singular number 8 is pronounced in how they pronounce it in the Japanese and how they also say it in the other Fate media. It's 8 and not 8. But that might just be the... Oh yeah, so that yellow text above the Roman numerals, which we've been seeing throughout the game so far, is called, I believe it's called Ruby text, which I don't know where the name comes from, but yeah, it's when they do the funky double meaning thing. So this could just be an example of it being like the 8th Rani and not just Rani 8. So it could be a double meaning there, but who knows. Invited to Tsukimihara Academy as an authority in electrical engineering, she's one of the very elite. She grew up in a laboratory, so to her, a normal school life, or making friends for that matter, was new to her. I became friends with her when... That's right, when I got injured in the forest, she helped me with her knowledge. Even though Rani has a blunt personality, once one gets to know her, she's a righteous and morally upstanding girl. That said, here's that very same Rani, and she's quite angry with me. Why are you so upset? When I ask that. Why, you ask? It's because Hakuno is always... Please excuse me. The reason is obvious. You didn't make it on time. Definitely. That is the most appropriate response for my current outrage. Rani said so quite decisively. I didn't want to say this, but I have to. I tell Rani that I don't have a clue why she's angry. Shut it. Shut it? I will say it again. I am furious. Schedules must be followed. Please improve yourself. No. You absolutely must improve yourself. That is the optimal, finest, and best solution. If one is not serious, then be serious. If one lacks integrity, then have integrity. If something demands attention, manage it. How artistic. God dwells in such a simple formula. Oh, Professor, I finally understand it now. Please excuse me. I recall I have business to attend to. Well then, I bid you good day. I look forward till next we meet. As if nothing had happened, Rani's hair waved as she walked past. Along the way, incidentally, the name of the play was Waiting for Godot. Do you know of it? I become dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking with someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. As my head starts to clear up, a familiar figure comes into view. Oh, so you're still here? You're not even at a club. Must have a lot of time on your hands. Is wasting your life with that much fun? Shinji is sarcastic as usual, but this time I sense more sting in his tone. So I start by asking him if something was bothering him. What do you mean? It's nothing. As you can see, I'm the same as always. More importantly, you know Rin Osaka, don't you? I thought her a woman of the same caliber as me. Well, she's not really all she's cracked up to be. Sounds like he found some trouble with Rin Osaka. Last time he was harshly rejected, yet Shinji is stubbornly trying to bother her again. Last time? Was Shinji the kind of person to keep making passes to someone who has rejected him? But I'm sure we've had this conversation before. Why are you spacing out? Oh, don't tell me you're going for Osaka as well. Do as you like with that violent woman. She's probably still in the courtyard. I'm not coming with you. Shinji disappeared into the classroom, probably to pick up his bag and go home. I don't have anything to do at school anymore. I'd be fine to leave now. That's how it should have been. But why isn't the sense of unease going away? Before I go back, I want to visit the garden for a bit. I may be able to consult her. Mystery music. The Jangler. Now we can go back to the classroom. Class 2B. Class always has a noisy vibe to it, maybe because it has a lot of athlete students. As usual, several students are chatting away, but really, can't they do it a little more quietly? 2C, Student Council President Issei.
Miss Fujimura. I hadn't noticed before, but an amazing teacher. Gentle, accepting, thoughtful, dependable, and most of all, an amazing beauty. I want to get closer to her. I wonder if there'll be any good chances.
Don't pull the fire alarm.
Miss Fujimura, 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 Miss Fujimura.
Yay! Nothing is going wrong at all. Osaka sure is fine. I like me a strong kind of woman. That red outfit makes it even better. Really makes Osaka's force of personality stand out even more. Hell yeah, tell you. Fire hydrants. That girl there is the newspaper club's chief, right? She's got a mouth on her, but isn't she quite pretty? Big personality, too. I take it she's advanced, I guess. Must be nice having flexibility. When this all wraps up, they'll get to have another appearance at school. Our capabilities aren't even that different. Man, our God is so unfair to the point of actually being really fair. You're an ordinary student, aren't you? Shouldn't you be going soon? If you don't hurry, won't it be too late?
Look who's here, Kitchen Army. It's the newspaper club's like Scotland and their lights.
Can you forgot? You can be okay then. Not much time left before the deadline. I'm a small British boy. I guess like last time you'll be like bam. All 7 of those mysteries taken out. Last time? When was last time? What else? Since you always done good work, I'll just let this one slide. Oh, I'm so nice, aren't I? Nice like how an eagle soars for the sky. Yep, I know that didn't make sense.
So, how's the info gathering? No one knew it's going great, isn't it? Me? I got nothing. Not a thing. I want to find something already. Oof, gotta pee. Holding it ain't good for you.
How much time left before the deadline?
The boys' bathroom. There's an upkeep in the library. It looks like everyone's studying quietly. I'd feel bad if I bothered them, so I'd take my leave. Guidance counseling room. All third-year students are... All third-year students dragged into this room are said to come out with a face of gloom. For first and second-year students, it is a room of unknown terror. What's wrong? You haven't gone home yet? Tosaka? Yes, I saw her in the courtyard. It's at the end of the hallway, opposite the supply room side. Yeah, so we can get to the third floor now. What's wrong? Okay, yeah. This is the supply room. No one really comes up to the third floor, so I'm not really sure what this supply room is used for. So far, everything's gone smoothly. At least that's what the logs say. Never has there been trouble in the preliminaries. I'm bored. Maybe it's fun for people from the outside, but for us it's just plain torture. I wonder if anything will change. Public morals, we don't get notified about things, like events that change the world and such. There's a fire hydrant. Use it when a fire breaks out. That much I know, but I have no idea how to actually use it. And that's probably okay, right? I've come to classroom 3A. Coming to a higher grades classroom for no reason is kind of awkward. This bulletin board is filled with recruitment posters for various club activities. Maybe it's just me, but wouldn't it be more effective to put this near the first year classrooms instead of the year ones? There's an announcement for a school event on here. That event is already over, so it doesn't look like anyone's managing the posters. I know we're supposed to take pictures of the theme of the day for Photo Club, but today's theme is Sakura cherry blossoms. What's with that? What kind of cherry blossoms will be blooming right now? Yeah, what was the press thinking? Someone up there is barking up the wrong Sakura tree. Hey, you studying for the aptitude test? What do you think, dude? You been studying or what? Man, when the test is over, I'm getting married to my childhood friend. Is this guy for real? I know it's for dick. Okay, yeah, that again. I run some water. How the flowing water shimmered in the setting sun was beautiful. I felt as though my heart was cleansed a little as well. It was just tap water, though. 3B. Classroom 3B. Not a soul in sight. They must have either left straight for home to study for entrance exams, or they went to study at the library. It depresses me knowing that I'll have to deal with the same soon enough. I decided to leave in a hurry and forget about entrance exams. There are distinct traces of posters that have been up here before. I wonder what kind of posters they were. An announcement concerning supplementary lessons is written here. The third year is harsh. I've come to classroom 3C. So, what did I come here for exactly? No matter how hard I think about it, I can't remember, so I decided to leave. This bulletin board is filled with recruitment posters for various club activities. Oh, now that I take a good look, there's something scribbled on the side. Leo's so dreamy. So Leo has fans even among the third years. I'll leverage parallel processing if I can run that part in a subroutine. The efficiency would improve dramatically. Okay, since that's decided, let's start looking over the source file as soon as we can. You want to know what this is about? I'm thinking of ways to optimize this program I'm making in the computer club. Come on, please don't bother me. Okay. It's a bulletin board, but there's nothing posted here. Is a bulletin still a bulletin if there's nothing on it? I guess so. Fire hydrant. Lockers. Oh, we can't touch those lockers. We still got the spooky music. Let's see. Supply closet. The schedule for the construction of the underground arena, the underground cafeteria is posted up on here. I guess my mind is immediately just like, oh, it's a fight club. No, it's the cafeteria. I saw underground and my brain just flared up. Looks like it'll be quite a while before they'll be done in the cafeteria. Looks like it'll be quite a while before they'll be done and the cafeteria will be open again. Where's bathroom? I don't need to go. If a fire happened right now, would I be able to use the fire extinguisher to put it out? I don't know about it. It's a strange character trait that Hakuno just doesn't know how to use fire extinguishers. Come on, talk. Just pressing the button. Yeah, see, so that's how it is. Man, how elaborate. Looks like none of the others have noticed yet. How careless of them. What's it you? If it's nothing, then don't talk to me. Well, try your best not to get taken out. Try your best not to. Try your best to not get taken out in the preliminaries. Not that you know what I'm talking about anyway. President Issei isn't in the student council room. I don't have any particular business here, so I decided to take my leave. I can't get in the broadcasting room because it's locked. Girls' bathroom. This is the multimedia room. This room is always locked. We gotta use it for something at least once before graduation, right? The schedule for movie screenings is posted. Wonder what's on. This week's movie, Magical Girl vs. Soldier, Imperial Shakedown. It's about a rough and tumble soldier who faces off against a magical girl. That's interesting, I guess? There's nothing posted. For journalism club, I do pieces on flowers when they're in season, so I go to the garden pretty often. There are all kinds in bloom all year round. Even now, there's plenty of red and yellow ones out, so why not take a look? The garden is to the right of the first floor. Just head through the doors leading outside. Multimedia room. Okay, that should be the first and the third floor all examined. Do not enter, is what it says on the door leading to the rooftop. It used to be a place for students to relax, but there are people doing dangerous things, so it's not allowed anymore. What a shame. And yeah, we already talked to everybody over there, I believe. First floor. Nothing to do about it then. Guess I'll skip club today as well and go home. It's lovely weather out. Did you know that the art club picks out daily themes for their sketches? Today's theme is cherry blossoms, sakura. But cherry blossoms aren't even in season. Oh, what should I do? Oh, we got the second dialogue first, I think. Cafeteria's up ahead, they're remodeling it some. Oh. They're remodeling. Okay. They've been remodeling it since last week, so none of us could get any lunch. The students are very satisfied. Yeah, we'll look for people to talk to. Hey, did you hear about the one in charge of that second year class? What's that? They glomped some male student at school leaving. What? You're kidding. It's already a no-no for a student and teacher to have a relationship, but to risk it on campus? Now that's brave. Hey, isn't that second year Leo kind of cute? Yeah, he's a grade above us, but he's so cute that he doesn't look it at all. He's so tiny and cute, isn't he? But something about the youthfulness he exudes seems out of place. Okay, that's not again. Corner. Oh. I don't feel like going into this room. We do not wish to see Chunky Girl. We jump. I should go see Rin Tosaka before I go home. Shinji said she's probably in the garden. The garden is to the far right of the hallway. Okay, when we get back, we're going to cram school. Entrance exam prep sure is harsh. My friend went home without waiting for me, and she's not answering my messages. We agreed to meet up here, then go to cram school together. Now what do I do? Ryudo is such a wonderful person. I'm sure I have plenty of rivals. Oh no, I didn't say anything. Please don't mention it. President Ryudo may be kind of strict, but I know he's actually a nice person. Not too long ago, Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Well, there aren't many students like visiting the faculty office. I'm sorry to say, but I'm in the majority that don't. I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave. Tosa, she's great, isn't she? Just want someone to stroke that nice black hair of hers. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay? You only have one line of dialogue, you freak. There's no sign of anyone in the infirmary. Looks like the nurse and health committee are all out. All of a sudden, my feet stopped. It's not like I tripped on anything, or that someone called out and stopped me. I really just stopped, for no reason at all. No. Rather than why I stopped, it's more like I was recalling why I came here. Pain rushes through my left hand. When I held it up to see why, right there it was. My consciousness is coming apart. What is this? I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. There's no headache, there's no pain. In fact, it's more like a peaceful rest. If I fell asleep just like this, how wonderful would it be? But I'm scared. There's no pain, but a fissure runs through me. It's not my disconnected mind, but my beating heart that seems to be calling out this abnormality.
あと少し待っていろ。今駆けつける。ヨが行くまで己を忘れるな。
Just a little more. Wait for me. I'm coming for right now. Don't you dare forget me, Master. Umu.
The vertigo subsided in about 2 seconds. As I swung my head, I put my hand on my chest to check my heartbeat. It's been so long that I gotta get back into voicing that character, that mysterious female voice. It was beating so intensely, a vague anxiety gouging at my chest, so much to the point my heart could stop. You shouldn't be here. That conviction shoots up from my spine to the brain. Normally, strangely, the usual me would have sprinted out of the building by now. But don't you dare forget me, Master. Right now, that anxiety I felt is more important to me. It's the voice of someone I shouldn't ever forget. I have to remember them. Even if this is a world I shouldn't be in, that hell I should run away from as fast as I can. But before that, it feels like I need to at least recover the name of that voice's owner on my own. Progress of time, 36%. Yeah, let's talk to Tosaka. Sucker. The flowers are blooming in all varieties of colors, as if in competition with one another. I've heard that the flower beds get switched out according to season, but I've never heard who it was that takes care of that. This is the chapel. The door is firmly shut, and there's no sign of anyone inside. I've been in here once since I first came to this school, I think. Flowers are blooming in all varieties, so they get switched out according to season.
Hey there, Kishinami. Don't just walk up to me so casually. How many times have I told you that you can't do that like we're friends?
She started yelling at me before I even opened my mouth. Through the pressure, I took a second glance at her. To put it simply, she was a flashy girl. She had neat black leather boots and clothes that really showed off her body lines, that gave her an overall impression of tightness. Still, Tsukumi Hara may be lax with this dress code, but does her outfit even pass as a uniform? What? You're staring at me like I'm unusual. It hasn't been that long, you know. We had lunch together just yesterday, too. Well, you've always been this rude, though. Even when we first met, staring at my face with, "Hey, are you checking my legs?" You've got no shame programmed in your head. I'm not saying don't look, but if you will, then you better cough up some money. Money! The girl seems to be on the verge of grabbing me by force. Even though she's feeling so embarrassed that she's about to resort to violence, I don't panic, because I know her better than that. Her name is Rin Tosaka. She's one of the most popular girls in this school and is its highest scoring honor student. When she's quiet, she seems like quite the refined lady, but that's ruined by her headstrong and unrestrained personality, coming off as a tomboy when she opens her mouth. No, in my case, should I say it's a blessing? I don't know how many times your activeness and positivity have helped me. You know, I said you were getting too close. Bottom line is, Kishinami and I are enemies. It'll only be trouble if we get too familiar. Give me a break. Sure, we briefly fought side by side, but that's no reason to be so trusting. Enemies. Fighting together. Rin used an interesting choice of words. Our test scores aren't comparable, and we don't have any club activities to compete over, so there's nothing to fight about. Anyway, isn't it time for the show to start? I've got my hands full myself, so I'll let you off the hook for this little chat. I'll let you off the hook for this little chat. I put the emphasis on you there at first time. See ya then. If they would have it, let's meet again. Actually, you'd better keep winning until we meet again. I'm holding you to it. What you? Look at my hair. In her usual manner, Rin's hair swayed as she walked past. Along the way. Why am I even picking a fight with him? She said as she tilted her head. Poof. Water wheel. I become dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. I must be really tired as all. My head starts to clear up. I should head for the shoe lockers now. Well, okay. I know I'm taking it a bit slow, but that'll be all for today. We'll continue the prologue here next time. And we should be getting to some interesting stuff. Stretching all my bones. But yeah, hope to see you again. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.